Hello Libra, welcome to your dimensional tarot reading for the full moon in Sagittarius. It's going on currently, or it's around the time. I know I'm a bit late on the release here, but in my defense, I'm a slacker. But they're actually out now, so, hey Libra, welcome to your first video. All right. Um, this is a dimensional tarot spread. If you're unfamiliar with this form of tarot, please check out the description box below. It contains articles and videos and just information that's helpful. Simply put, it is a combination of ENNEAGRAM personality analysis and tarot cards. And I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into your reading. I've selected, we have some other cards here. I'm going to dive right into your reading. So, your spirit totem is B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness, and you are the queen of abundance. Your chakra energy is the throat chakra, communication, self-expression, exchange, sharing, connection. Which I think goes well with the B message. And finally, we have a moon message of growth, embracing this time to change as you're being called to. And I'm going to go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. If you do like the tarot decks, also check out the description box below. I do put the links to the ones that I use. All right, so for your peacemaker, we have the Eight of Pentacles, hard work. Your reformer has the sun in reverse, so the sun, it's still a happy card, but it's just not as happy, but it could also represent a rigidity and perspective, I think, that can happen with the reformer. The Seven of Cups for your helper, you have choices to make, but you have abundance here at your achiever with the Nine of Pentacles, and your individualist, your artist in you has the Two of Cups, union. Your investigator, your mind, is charging forward with the energy of the Chariot. Ooh, as the loyalist takes something and throws it out of balance. It could be a belief system here that you're overturning. You're changing a perspective here, maybe brought on by the choices that your helpers had to make. You have the Emperor here at the enthusiast, and the Nine of Swords at the challenger. It could be that you're burying your head, kind of like into work right now, because for some of you, you're going through a bit of a rough patch. You know, on the other side of it, there is abundance and there is happiness. But you are pushing through this mental anguish for a union that you think can make you happy, but you seem unsure. In a way, the enthusiast can take on negative aspects of an unhealthy reformer when they are not in a good space. So with the sun in reverse for the reformer, it could be there's a rashness to you, and this rashness could have been actions that were not healthy. There could have been fighting. There could have been mental anguish, anxiety, rigidity in thinking. You're just not knowing what to do, what decision to make, how to help. And it's throwing you for a loop. And I think you're just trying to work and to get through it. But still, you're charging forward. All right, I'm going to go clarify what this Eight of Pentacles is. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. Look at this. Synchronicities. It's an emotional search. The Knight of Swords. You're vigorously moving forward to Seven of Wands, a defensiveness. Maybe this is the energy that's carrying you forward to your abundance. We have the World, the Ten of Wands in reverse. So dropping an emotional burden here. Maybe this is the emotional burden that you're carrying and that you're being called to drop because it's making you rigid. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles at the Two of Swords, stalemate. The Queen of Pentacles, it could be now that there's, your hands are tied. The Queen of Pentacles has to drop this emotional burden for her abundance. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse here. Something, possibly belief system here is out of balance. I might go ahead and take on the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Cups. I don't know if you'll be able to see it fully. Nope. We have the Six of Cups representing past. There could be aspects of your past that you need to bring into balance. This is the Loyalist. They stick with things longer than they should, even if it no longer serves them, because they're too fearful to move on their own. Like they're like digging their heels in the sand. I don't feel like mentally that's where you're at. Mentally, I think you're charging forward, and the Loyalist is just like screaming as the enthusiast investigator charge forward. I think this fear is being transferred to the Challenger, as you maybe don't know what choices you need to make, but I think you have an inkling here because you wanna bring a justice here to the Sun. I think there's an imbalance with the past. It's leaving you at a stalemate, and that's why you need to drop whatever this burden is. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Knight of Cups opening the Cup of Love, the Knight of Love, to the Knight of Pentacles. So it could also be that there's a transformation here as you deal with this imbalance, and I think it could give you a transition here. And a defensiveness that you're having right now. It could be that you have to, like, I think there's, for some of you, you're just trying to get through a tough situation. It'll be interesting to see what the Reformer is in the reverse. But when the Reformer is unhappy, maybe there was something revealed to the Reformer here with this choice. There was a choice that the Helper made that brought union and joy to the individualist and the Reformer in you, but yeah, to the individualist artist in you. But the Reformer has the Sun in the reverse. It could be that there's the leftover. There's you're searching. For a way out. And a way to drop this burden for your abundance, to bring things back into balance. It's going to require you to change your approach. Maybe a long-held belief about yourself and how you conduct yourself kind of in relationships, how you communicate, your throat chakra energy with the bee in community, abundance, happiness. Be open to receiving sweetness, growth. There could be ways that you're closed off and you're searching for a way to express this, but you're struggling. Maybe it's things in your past that you have left unresolved, making you a little defensive. But I think that there's something here that you desire enough that maybe you're trying to become vulnerable to that in itself can be a little scary, especially because you don't get to 10 wands overnight here with the Queen of Pentacles having a, oh, you can't see that. We have the World, the 10 of Wands in the reverse, the 2 of Swords for the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like your abundance is tied up in this belief system that you need to restructure because it's making you very defensive. And I think instead of being emotionally open, and it's not that you're being superficial, I think that you're just scared of vulnerability. Maybe the intensity of the connection is overwhelming, very, very powerful. Not just overwhelming, but maybe it's putting you back in touch with your memories of the past, nostalgic feelings. And maybe it's inspiring you to grow, so you have to leave behind your past. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at our unconscious moon energy, which is discernment. This is the same for all signs, all zodiac. I also have the crown chakra, intelligence for a chakra energy. I think there's an intuitive choice you know that you have to be following during this time. And finally, we have supernatural dragon. You are an ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny, and rise with dignity. I think that there are choices. Perhaps this defensiveness comes from you feeling disillusioned, an illusionment, like love is an illusion. And now you have something that does kind of like spark you again, but you have to come to terms with how painful your past has been, because now like you're failing to open up, even though you kind of want to, but you're at an emotional stalemate that I think you're working through. You'll be able to resolve your mental dilemma here, the 9 of Swords, and bring more peace to this situation. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is it for our general message. If you would like to join me in the extended, there are links below. Remember to support the Patreon, like, subscribe, comment. It all helps with metrics. And the Patreon, you'll get access to all the extendeds every Monday when they're released, and that includes for the first quarter and third quarter moon message. I leave the full and new moon on public. All right. If I'm not able to see you all in the extended or on Patreon, then thank you for joining me. I hope this message is able to be helpful for you, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.